Adam in Harrow talking about Grenfell. Adam, thank you for calling in.
Hi, David. How are you?
I'm very well indeed. Very well indeed. Thank you.
Fantastic. I'm a disabled person, so I'm a wheelchair user, and I live on the 6th floor in a property in Harrow. The property is currently covered in cladding, and we have 40 lifts. So last year, in 2022, the lifts didn't work for 64 days. Currently this year, in 2023, the lifts have not worked for 2 days. Right, so it seems to be a continuation of the previous problem that we had.
Adam, how do you get up and down when the lifts don't work as a disabled person?
I don't get up and down. Luckily, I was inside, so I have I have everything that I rely on as a disabled person. So I have all of my medication in-house. I have my access needs met in my flat, which is, there's not a lot of accessible properties that are available generally, which is another issue. Hence why I'm on the 6th floor anyway. But I think, access is a very fundamental human right. It seems very obvious, that the lift should be working. However, the lifts have not been working, and, the building is covered in cladding.
How do you feel about, Adam, you've got a disability, so your ability to run out of the building if there were a fire is clearly impeded as a result of that. You're in a building where the lifts have not been working for 2 days this year, didn't work for 64 last year. It's surrounded by cladding, which means that we could see the sort of disaster that we've seen in Grenfell. That, Adam, is an unbelievable amount of stress that you are living with, no doubt.
Yeah, of course, And 72 people died in Grenfell. 15 of those people have mobility impairments. So they were unable to escape because of a mobility issue that they had. So I am in the same situation. This is, I do understand that. I'm an avid supporter and fighter for Personal Emergency Evacuation Plans. It's PEEPs. It was recommended by the Grenfell inquiry. There was a change of the fire legislation last Monday, which implemented most of the Grenfell inquiry recommendations, other than PEEPs, which is, it's just not right. I personally am vice chair of Inclusion London. We are an organisation which helps disabled people's, deaf and disabled people's organisations. And we, fight for them. We fight for disabled people generally in London. And we, as a people, feel underrepresented. And all of this change in legislation and Michael Gove saying, sorry, is all lip service. Because until he implements PEEPs, he doesn't care for this happening again. This is all retrospective. This is not, this is reactive rather than proactive.
Adam, thank you for putting your views so clearly, and all power to you. It's totally unacceptable that you've got lifts that aren't working, given that you've got the disability that you've got and that the cladding is still up.